There's this invisible layer in everything we create as freelancers, especially in music and voiceover, and it's called emotion. Now, I know that sounds obvious, but I've learned that it's the difference between just delivering a job and leaving a mark in your client's mind. Let me break this down from my world. When I produce a beat, especially for sync, I'm not just choosing sounds that sound good together. I'm picking textures that feel like something. Pads that feel lonely, drums that feel urgent, melodies that feel like longing. Because music for film and TV isn't always about complexity, it's about emotional clarity. It has to tell you how to feel, even if it's just for 8 seconds under a scene. Now switch over to voiceover. The emotion sits in the tone between the words. You can read a script perfectly, but if your delivery lacks depth, if it doesn't hit the emotional frequency the client had in mind, you're just another voice. What's wild is that the techniques overlap. I've had moments where I was doing voiceover and realized, wait, this read needs a drop, like in a beat. A pause or a slowdown, a moment to let it land. And I've had the same thing with music, realizing that space, like a break in the drums or a breath in the melody, carries just as much power as sound itself. That's something I learned from voiceover. Both crafts are about energy control, tension and release, and both, when done well, make people feel something they can't even explain. That's why I think every music producer should do at least one voiceover script in their life, just to feel what it's like to be the instrument. And every voiceover artist should mess around with a DAW, even just for fun, to see how sound builds a story. Because when you master both, you start to understand what I call emotional translation. You aren't just making things that sound good, you're creating an experience. And people remember experiences. So whether you're making beats, scoring for sync, or voicing a script, don't just chase perfection, chase emotion. That's what sticks. If you're navigating both worlds like I am, or thinking about it, drop a comment, let's connect. And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button. I'm unpacking the real stuff behind freelance music and voice work every week. And if you want a copy of a freelance guide, it's free. You can just click in my bio and find it there. Peace.